America has always been known as the movie and TV place to have the best content, to have the most entertaining and go-to stuff. And while I agree with that, the UK is pretty damn underrated, and they have put out some really amazing stuff. And the one that appeals to me the most, and I feel just doesn't get enough respect, is Wallace and Gromit. Now, Aardman Studios is one of the best studios of all time, in my opinion. They haven't done a crazy lot of content and films and that, but what they have done is phenomenal. The stop motion animation looks amazing. The characters are likable. The stories are solid, and best of all, it's fun. It's fun and so enjoyable to watch what they put out. And Wallace and Gromit has all of that. And through the 90s, Wallace and Gromit was on fire. It was amazing. A close shave, the wrong trousers, Matter of Life and Death, all of these were just masterpieces. And maybe as a British citizen, I'm saying this in a way which probably wouldn't appeal to anyone else, but for me, I just feel so much happiness when I watch these, because these characters, this world is just so entertaining to sit through. To sit through a half an hour long short film about a dog and his owner get a pair of automatic robotic trousers, and a penguin try to use them trousers to steal a diamond is fantastic. It is unreal how entertaining and how fun that is. And they do this all of the time. They put out these little short films which have a good enough plot to keep you invested and want to see more. And even when you take one like A Grand Day Out, which is a little more of the more simple ones, where Wallace wants some cheese, so they go to the moon. Don't know why they don't just go to the shop, but here we are. They go to the moon to get some cheese, and that is such a good and investing plot for a half an hour short film. And this is one of them ones where it is just for all ages. Adults and children can both enjoy this because it's got that stuff in there. It's got those British stuff, and then it's got those funny and quirky jokes, and it's got that for everyone. Wallace is probably more of a character that's going to appeal to sort of older audiences and is going to stand out a bit more because of the way he talks, his British anthem, and the way he talks is going to appeal to a British person, while Gromit may just appeal to children as just that fun, quirky little animal that gets up to all sorts of mischief. It can entertain absolutely anyone. And not to mention, these are just hilarious. These are just so funny. At all times, you are laughing your head off at the world of Wallace and Gromit. And any new character they try and introduce is instantly memorable, and you see that picture in your head. Gwendoline, she plays a very minor role in one episode, yet she's so charismatic and can be relatable at the same time. And also, I feel that animals can show much more of a personality than the humans at times, even when they don't even talk, just by making facial expressions. And for example, Gromit being that character that comes in and does all the jobs and helps out with everything, because as crazy as it is, a dog making you the cup of tea in the morning, but yet it feels normal at the same time, because the Wallace and Gromit world isn't much different to the real world. Doesn't share a lot of that. But then the talking dog would just change everything. But the fact that he doesn't even talk, he just uses facial expressions, makes it feel a bit more normal and a bit more relatable at the same time. And it makes you just imagine those small things. Like, hey, imagine if our dog, our cat could do that. Our dog, our cat could make us a cup of tea in the morning. It's just that small thought that puts a smile on your face. And that's the most important thing whenever you're watching a film, TV show, short, special, is that it makes you have a fun and enjoyable time. Doesn't matter some of those issues all the time. As long as you're enjoying it, nothing else really matters. And this is sort of one of them things where it probably wouldn't appeal much to critics. Critics probably wouldn't have crazy lot to say about it. But that's because these are simple stories. They're not life-changing. They're just trying to be fun and enjoyable. And if you're feeling down, put an episode of Wallace and Gromit on, and without a doubt, you will have a smile on your face. This has developed loads of memes as well, Wallace and Gromit, but just as a British short that you would normally see at a time like Christmas Eve on BBC, is great. And I love that, because it's those memories, that nostalgia, where you remember Wallace and Gromit playing on BBC on Christmas Eve. That's what they're made to do, and that's what they do. Wallace and Gromit isn't just supposed to be some silly thing. It's supposed to make you happy. It's supposed to make you have fun. And that's what Wallace and Gromit does right among any other short that America have put out, is that they are fun, they are relatable, and they are enjoyable at the same time. And it makes you just have conversations about these sort of things. Like I said about talking about your dog making a cup of tea, it's those things which make you smile and, you know, everything like that. And that's why Wallace and Gromit does what British television does right. And I think Wallace and Gromit is the best piece of British media, and just the best British TV show short you could ever imagine. And even like, they teamed up with DreamWorks to provide Curse the Were-Rabbit. And they did what they do right, where they just pick one of their plots from a list, they choose it, check it off the list, and they do it. They deliver on what they're supposed to do. And they've even got a new one coming out next year, which I'm super duper excited for. I expect a video on that. But that is what Wallace and Gromit does right. So yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please do comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family. Let me know your thoughts down below. You know, if you ever watched Wallace and Gromit, if you've never seen it, give it a watch. It's amazing. But apart from that, guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.